Hello and welcome to today's video. Our videos are not a diagnosis. We are simply speaking our opinions, not factual statements.
High situation type deal.
Today we are diving back into the Amberverse, and we will see our girl explain that so far her weight loss surgery journey is a walk in the park. Amber has some new goals, the same goals Amber has tried before and failed at.
Nothing new.
Because Amber abuses the copyright system, clips will be heavily edited. So let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome to week 5 of my weigh-ins.
Here we go again.
So every Sunday we're gonna do weigh-in, or Sundays that I can, and I have a scale, because who knows? I could be on a vacation.
Sure.
That's not likely, but
We the new sis.
anytime that I am home on a Sunday and I'm able to do a weigh-in, we are going to do them. I'm done. So my weigh-ins consist of 5 questions, weight related, body related, food related, just whatever related that this journey is.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Does grammar?
I don't know how to say really anything. Like, you'd think English was not my first language.
Then I'm gonna get into like how the week went, etc. and my weigh-in. So for part of my weigh-in today, we're gonna talk about the goals, because I am now a bariatric weight loss surgery patient.
Amber loves to jump the gun, so here she goes again. She isn't a patient until approved, which hasn't happened yet.
I am trying to get weight loss surgery, so if you're new to my channel, that is a goal that I have for this year, is I really want weight loss surgery. So let's get into it. The first question is, are you using the stationary foot cycle Feline got you for Christmas in 2021?
No, of course not.
So I was using it.
Sure, Jan.
But as you guys know, I tore ligaments in my ankle.
I know it sounds like excuses, who cares?
So as my ankle is healing and doing its thing and getting its SHIT together, when I straighten my ankle, it kind of hurts. So I am not currently able to use it. No.
That was 6 months ago. The average torn ligament takes 2 to 8 weeks to heal. Worst case scenario can take up to 6 months, but that is usually when it is so bad that surgery is needed. With possible variables, physiotherapy is an effective treatment for ligament injuries. Stretching and flexibility exercises to help the tendon heal completely will help to avoid long-term pain. Strengthening exercises to help you rebuild tendon strength and avoid future injuries are required. It's no wonder our girl's ankle still doesn't feel its best self. It has missed the required stages of healing correctly, which could result in lifelong issues.
Next question is, what's your BMI highest and what is it now? So I did my little BMI calculator. At my highest, I was 572.4 and my BMI was 104.8. Wow, that's horrible. And now it's 91.2, which is still horrible, but it's gone down 13.6. So I don't really agree with the whole BMI thing.
No surprises there.
Now, I know that's like a hot topic, but it's like you can't judge someone based on a BMI, like a normal sized person, because you could be 150 pounds with tons of muscle, or you can be 150 pounds with tons of fat on your body. And there could be 2 individuals, both 150 pounds, both, you know, 5'5", and their BMI comes out the same, but one of them has more fat, one of them has more muscle. So it's like BMI is, you know, it's just like I feel like it's an old way of thinking.
BMI doesn't account for body composition, which is why bodybuilders don't require a BMI check, because they are all muscle. It's not rocket science to know if it is fat or muscle causing a high BMI. If it is muscle, you are healthy and fine. If it is fat, you are at a health risk. Rather simple.
But at this size, it's obvious this is not 500 pounds of muscles.
Whoa, really?
Third question is, what's the next step for weight loss surgery? So the next step for weight loss surgery is a lot. There's a lot.
I'm listening. I
have a whole list of things that I have to do. Yeah. Tests, etc., etc. So as I do them and as they're coming up and stuff like that, then I'll speak to you guys about them.
Thank you.
because the biggest reason why I didn't have like a full video about my weight loss surgery day, my first appointment, is because it's just a lot of information. It's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of information to get.
But I can tell you now that the next few things I will be doing is I have a scheduled doctor's appointment.
I'm excited.
Because you have to get a letter. It's like a letter from your doctor saying, yes, I want my patient to get weight loss surgery. I think it would be good for them. So they have to like write a letter to the weight loss surgeon and fax it over.
It was so sad.
I have to get my labs done, which I have all this scheduled. My doctor has to go over my labs, and then if there's anything like that stands out that is not very good, then she has to relay that information over to the surgeon. And I also have an appointment to get my GI scanned. So it's just a scan of my GI where I have to drink this stuff, and then they do several like pictures of my chest.
You're so busy.
I have to take a course, which I think I'm gonna actually do today. And then I just have a few little things, like they want me to lose 1 pound. 1 pound!
That's weird.
I swear to you, me and Feline were shocked.
I am shooketh.
Because it's like you see this way on 600 Pound Life where it's like so extreme. It's like, I want you to lose 30 pounds in a month. That's not realistic.
You think it's funny?
And this program is like, that's not realistic. If you could do that, you would have already done that.
Yet the patients on that show do eventually reach the weight loss goal in order to get the surgery, so they can in fact do that.
They just want you to improve your weight and who you are now. That's eating habits, drinking habits, exercise, movements, etc.
It's not looking good, Bev. It's not looking good.
Oh my God, have I been blurry this whole time? I hope not. So I will talk more about that, obviously. Next question is, what part of your body are you most excited to improve with weight loss? And it's simple, my heart.
The narcoleptic had a heart attack. Have some sympathy. Sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bone. My sympathy. I'm sorry. I don't care.
And my lungs and my liver and my kidneys. I want to improve my insides, my organs, the part of my body that makes me function as a human. My brain, like, do I have fat on my brain? Probably. Like, I'm just truly excited to improve my organs. And I know that's probably not the answer that this person was expecting.
Speculation.
But that's the truth. It's not about physical. Of course, like, I can't wait to not be as big, but it's very much like I'm ready for my breathing to get better. So that would be my lungs. I'm ready for my heart to beat better and be stronger. And that's my heart.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bone. My sympathy.
So the last question is, does quitting outpatient make you feel discouraged? No. Quitting outpatient makes me feel empowered.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Like, I feel so empowered, and I want to explain why.
Because she doesn't understand nutrition like I do.
So going to outpatient and assuming that I am powerless over an eating disorder is not going to help with my weight loss. I was in an outpatient program of Health at Every Size where they didn't want to talk about weight loss. They said it was, you know, part of the eating disorder and it's triggering.
That's the whole point.
They didn't want me counting calories. They didn't want me saying no to takeout. They didn't want any of that. That's something I have discussed with you guys before. They say if you're craving seafood boil, have seafood boil. if you're craving a cheesy hamburger, have cheesy hamburger. And it just made me feel powerless because it's like I was fighting so hard to like get away from that.
Amber describes it as though she was looking for a weight loss club. Instead of a clinic that focuses on binge eating disorder recovery, their goal is to get you to garner more control over binge desires. Weight loss cannot be introduced on step 1 of trying to gain control. Just as Amber has always stated, when she restricts, it causes her to binge. Focusing on healing thought patterns is an important step to take before controlling food intake when it comes to binging disorders. But our girl never gave those steps a chance.
I was having professionals tell me, no, we're not trying to lose weight. We're trying to heal from an eating disorder. And it was just like, it didn't correlate with me at all. And
do you even listen to yourself when you talk?
I constantly wanted to just like give up.
Thank you for making that announcement that no one cared about.
I feel very empowered because it's like I left that, and the whole time I never felt like I had control.
Amber left it and continued to binge for the next 10 months, after gaining no coping skills, had further health scares, and is still in the 500 pounds. That's an interesting take on feeling empowered.
Okay, so now on to like my weight and stuff. So last week I weighed 520.0, and this week I weighed 515.0. So that means I'm down 5 pounds, which makes me really freaking happy. The beginning of the week was kind of rocky. I was slowly getting into things. And then when I had my appointment, you know, they taught how you're going to eat after surgery, how you're going to eat a little bit before surgery, how they want you to eat now. And it was just a lot of like education and like teaching you like what they expect from you and like how things are going to go. So at the current stage for me, they want me to eat less takeout.
That's a good one.
So they taught like, you know, eat protein first, have, you know, a lot of protein with fiber. And what I love is like, they're like, don't be afraid of fruit. Don't be afraid of carbs. Like you need those things, but have healthy carbs.
Obviously.
And what they consider healthy is like whole wheat, whole grain, and things like that.
It's not what they consider to be healthy. It is just what is healthy, girl.
And the fact that they only want me to lose 1 pound right now is it makes me feel good, but I do have my own goals.
I saw that from a mile away.
I do not want to have surgery in the 500s. So I'm not getting surgery anytime soon. My goal is to have it this year though, but it's not like, oh, in a couple weeks. That would be nice, but that's not realistic. I want to be in the 400s. Like I want to be out of the 500s. I could be 498. I mean, that's a little, but
surgery is dangerous for anyone. But when it comes to someone who is Amber's size, it can be exceptionally dangerous. So losing weight before surgery would be a safer option. But each time Amber is given professional instructions and advice, Amber always shrugs it off and does her own thing. Requesting Amber to lose 1 pound may just be an introduction, with possible more weight loss required. Losing 1 pound is achievable for those that can't lose weight without surgery. But Amber lost 5 pounds, which in itself is fantastic. But it is going against the professional's advice, which is a repeated pattern for Amber. We all know Amber is able to lose weight, as we have seen her fluctuate for a decade. But what Amber's issue is that she finds it impossible to stick to a healthy way of living and keeping the weight off. As soon as Amber loses weight, she gains it back with extra on top. The request to lose 1 pound for now is more than likely because those that need weight loss surgery find it impossible to lose weight. So 1 pound can be a large ask, which is why such drastic measures are taken when surgery is the last resort. Amber may lose weight on her own now, and if she gets the surgery and all is a success, she will still be left with the repeated battle of gaining all the weight back, but at a much larger risk to her health, as binging after weight loss surgery can be even more dangerous.
And I want to be able to go to my next appointment and I want to be down a good chunk of weight because I want to show them that I am serious about this, because I am serious about this. Something clicked, something happened, and
we've all heard Amber say something has clicked before. If Amber's goal is to be down a good chunk of weight before surgery, which will make surgery safer for her, it makes getting weight loss surgery seem all that more drastic. The biggest concern is Amber getting the surgery, losing weight, but then repeating the cycle of gaining it back. If Amber gets the surgery, she will still have the same mind, the same voice in her head. That is something that Amber will need to protect and help at all costs to benefit from having this surgery.
So they do want you to slowly stop drinking carbonation. So I actually saw the dietitian when I was there, obviously. And this is the little paper. She wrote all my little goals down on here. So I am allowed to have 2 diet sodas a day. I used to have 4. So she said, you know, let's just make it 2.
That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem. Well,
and, you know, start drinking a little bit more water. They want me to limit eating out. I don't have to like stop takeout completely, but limit it.
Deja vu.
But I just feel like takeout is triggering for me, so I'm gonna like limit. Like very rarely am I gonna have takeout.
Amber gets professional instructions and advice. Amber does her own thing. Strike 2.
And as for like exercise, they want me to exercise like 2 to 3 times a week. Everything is so manageable right now.
It's no problem. It's like no problem whatsoever. Piece of cake, piece of crumb cake.
Things do get a little more strict, obviously. Like right before surgery, they taught you, like, obviously you have to shrink your liver 2 weeks before surgery. But a lot of people, like, because I get messages from y'all, like, and I'm not talking just like kindness, I'm also talking like hate, like on Instagram.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Saying you're not going to be able to stick to the diet that they put you on. You have to just drink liquid. No. No.
Smuglin has entered the chat.
That's just one day before surgery. The week before surgery and 2 weeks before surgery, which obviously is not right now. It's not even close for me. You get to eat normal. You get to eat a low carb normal diet, and they give you a list of foods to eat. And that's what me and Feline were doing anyways, some months ago when we were doing keto, and I absolutely loved it.
You're a lie. You're a lie.
And this surgeon is actually amazing. An amazing surgeon. #1 surgeon in the state where I am going, and they do it robotically. This surgeon has won awards. Things are looking up, and things are, I don't know, I'm just feeling really good. I'm just feeling really freaking good, you guys. Do better, be better. And I feel very positive, and I have a lot of support around me. Feline is a big support.
It's because I have like the support. Like I have someone who's like, this isn't shade against Becky.
Like such a huge support. And even the people there, like, they were telling her, I can't wait for you to come back. Like, they know that it's like a package deal.
Oh, it's so romantic.
Oh, and I forgot. Another thing is I am waiting for a psychologist to call me to do the evaluation.
Good news, everyone.
That's another thing that is currently happening. There is a lot more, but those are just like the top things that are currently happening right now. And then we start diving a little bit more into like the nitty gritty, but these are just like the blanket surface things.
And I'm the one who has grammar issues.
Yeah, that's just like a little bit of my goals and things like that for now. And obviously things will change and goals will change, and appointments and different things will happen, and I'll let you guys know as the days go on.
No question about it, I am ready to get hurt again.
Thanks for watching our channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, stay safe.